So I started writing when I was in 6th grade. We had this family computer in the living room, and during the late hours of the night, I would go and I would open up WordPad and I would write about Egypt. Writing at that time was such a magical thing. You could write anything you wanted and your brain would just be transported into that world. As I got older, my writing became less magical and more just like teenage angst. God, it was so bad. It was so bad. But a big reason behind that was because I had no idea what to write and I didn't know where to start. Let's get on to the list. Here are 10 things you can do to help. So number 1 is just write. This is a piece of advice that writers hate. Just write. Just do it. But sometimes just getting your notepad, opening up your writing document, and just typing something, it doesn't matter what it is, it kind of helps minimize the writer's block. It doesn't matter if you're writing a short story or whatever, as long as you are putting something down on the page, you are actively fighting against the thing that's keeping you from writing. Number 2 is brainstorm. If you don't have any ideas, you're gonna have a hard time writing. I'm gonna give you a couple of things here. So 1 could be a zombie takeover. Write that down. Okay, 2, bird story. Write that down. Got it? Yeah, I got it. I got it. Now, if you picked bird story, make a very simple sentence. One that is as general as you can possibly be, such as, a bird was born. Now, take that sentence and expand. A bird was born in a tree. A bird was born in an old tree. A bird was born in the old hickory tree by the barn. And you keep expanding until your sentence has that creative flair that you're looking for. And you know what? If you have to do that with every single sentence, do it. Make a whole paragraph of very basic sentences and then go back and edit it. Make it to your liking. This is a really good exercise for getting your brain working and getting you into the zone. Number 3 is read. I think that we all know this. If we're writing, we're probably reading. But if you're not, do it. Because if you're not reading, then you're not growing as a writer. So pick a topic of your interest, read into it, but actually try to actively read, as in learning from the text that you're ingesting. Is ingesting the right word? I don't know. So just pick up a book, trust me. Number 4 is routine. So even if you're just writing for half an hour a day, make sure that you write at the same time for that half hour each day, because getting into a routine, even if you're sitting down and writing nonsense, is really good for habit forming and helping you get used to the idea of writing every day, even when you've got nothing to say. Number 5 is step back. This is going to be the worst piece of advice because I'm literally telling you, in order to stop your writer's block, don't write. But it's true, if you're frustrated and you're working on a project, it's not going to get done. That's the bottom line. Sometimes you just need to walk away, even if it's for a day or 2 or even a week. Put the project down and come back to it. It'll be worth it. Number 6 is tools. Yes, writing tools. There are tools made so that you can get out of your writer's block. So there are things like Milanote, which helps you organize your work. The most dangerous writing app, which gives you 5 seconds to write, and if you stop for more than 5, then you lose everything. That's a big motivator if you ask me, I don't know. And on top of that, there are also apps that help you create your characters to give you a visual, and that could help. Number 7 is environment. Okay, we're talking about cleanliness, comfort, and distractions. If your desk is not clean, you're not gonna write well. If your chair is uncomfortable, you're not going to want to be there for long periods of time. If it's distracting, how are you meant to focus? So those 3 things are very important. If your environment is not good, your writing is not going to be good. Number 8 is to get inspired. And what I mean by this is picking up a book that is about writing itself and their experience. Sometimes hearing experiences from another writer can really help. And it doesn't have to be a major writer. On YouTube, there are many small writers who have tons of helpful advice that you should listen to. Number 9 is branch out. If you're having trouble with a particular writing project, you should really change it up. If you're only writing articles each day, your brain is gonna eventually feel like mush and you're gonna just blah as a writer. So if you're normally writing articles, try something different. Try writing a short story or a food review, even a restaurant review or a product review. Just write something that'll kind of get that writing blood flowing and help you think a little differently than you have been. Number 10, experience. And I feel like this is the most important one as a writer. So if you're just sitting inside all the time, writing away in a dark room with the lights out, then you're not going to be growing as a person. Look, as long as you were doing something outside of your comfort zone, be it going on a short walk in nature, or maybe a small weekend vacation to a town that's like 15 minutes away, then you were probably learning and growing as a person, and this will only help to benefit you as a writer. The bottom line is, if you're watching this video, then you're probably already on the path to overcoming writer's block. You've basically already started. Now all you need to do is sit down and write. Good luck. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to follow me at chelseablogs.medium.com, where I post about productivity and self-improvement. Goodbye.